Today, guys, we are posting a green curry shrimp recipe. It is delicious, but it is killer. So you need to back off. Don't put any jalapenos. Don't put any extra pepper. It is unbelievable, but it will take your breath away. Mark and I were breathing fire. So follow the recipe. You're going to be using Mayploy green curry paste, and that has everything that you might need in it. Do not put any extra pepper. The recipe that I did online had a half a jalapeno, way too much, but it is so good. And if you love Thai, this will be a killer recipe. Yeah, killer. Tonight we are going to do some Thai green curry shrimp. So I've got things ready to roll here. We're going to start off and we are going to cook the shrimp first. And I have some 21.25s. So that means there's 21 to 25 in a pound. And they're already seasoned. They're seasoned with garlic and salt. I just put some coconut oil in here. We're gonna try to keep everything coconut. Chelsea will be able to eat this. She can't eat certain things because of her dietary restrictions. So this one she will be able to do. We're gonna pre-cook the shrimp before we get everything else started. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the fire down a little bit because it's screaming hot. And all we wanna do is get the shrimp a little pink. We wanna make sure we cook them just a little bit and then we'll get them out of here. As I said, you've got some garlic salt, not garlic salt, garlic powder, and some sea salt on there. So, and I'm getting my pot ready over there for some rice. See how quickly this shrimp is going to cook? They're already turning pink, and I have a plate that we're going to use to hold them until we're ready for them. Now, I am using, you can see it, it's called Mayploy, and I use the red curry all the time. This is the green, so it's gonna be a little bit different. You don't wanna overcook this because they'll get rubbery, so I think they're almost done. And that was probably about 1 minute and 10 seconds. I've got a couple more to get on there. I wanna make sure they all get nice and pink. There we go. So, I love Thai food. We went to Bangkok and then on to Phuket. And the best food was down in Phuket. Oh my gosh. We were in a treehouse restaurant and it was unbelievable. So I think these are ready. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn the video off right now while I take care of them. And we'll be back. Got the shrimp out, they're plated over here, ready to roll. Now I'm just gonna use the same pan that I did before. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit more coconut oil in, not a lot. And we are going to start off with the onion. And since this is a green curry, it's not gonna have all different color vegetables. It's gonna have some basic vegetables. So I'm gonna go ahead and put about an onion and a half. And we're gonna let this saute a little bit. And then I have a half of a jalapeno. Now, I am not going to use a full jalapeno because I think that might kill us tonight. So we're going to back off of it a little bit and just use a half. I've done them in strips and I was very careful. I'm going to have to wash my hands again. I was very careful because if you cut this up, you can burn your face, your skin, your eyes, whatever you touch. You got to be careful about it. So we're getting this on pretty high heat. It's not as high as I had with my Chinese food. Remember how I wanted all those BTUs outside? I don't really need that. I do have it over kind of high heat though. So the next thing I'm gonna do, and I lost an onion there, it goes into the sink. The next thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and add the jalapeno. Now I'm gonna be using coconut milk. I'm gonna be using fish sauce, I'm going to be using the maypoi, which I told you earlier. It is available in most of your Asian stores, and you can get it at Amazon.com. I also have chicken stock ready. I have palm sugar, and palm sugar is a little bit different. You can get that at the Asian store, and you can get that online also. I've got peanuts too, which is going to go in toward the end. I have Thai basil that I grow, and I have some cilantro for garnish. This is going to be an easy meal. It's going to be very fast. I still need to go a little bit further with my onions because I don't want crunch in it. I'm going to get the crunch with the peanuts, so I want it to be a little bit softer on the onions. So it smells good, very nice. We're going to go ahead and put the jalapeno in, and I am going to wash my hands really quickly because I do not want to hurt my eyes. So hang in there. Now this should be a really nice little meal. It's the kind of meal that you can cook during the week and not put a lot of effort into it, as long as you have the ingredients. I always keep these on hand in my pantry. Now, when that jalapeno went in there, it really spiced up the air in here, so if I cough, you'll have to excuse me. We've got this going. Yes. Now, the onions are starting to become a little bit more pliable. The the jalapeno is starting to become a little bit more pliable. Now you don't have to use jalapeno, but you can use a different kind of pepper. Not a green bell pepper, because we're not going there. We don't want that green bell pepper taste in this. All right, I think we're pretty much ready. Now, if you can see, this is the maypoi. This is green. And it's got all of these wonderful Asian spices like lemongrass. Now, this also has pepper in it. And the minute I put it in there, I could smell it. And it's just, but it's got a beautiful aroma. But we want to get that fried a little bit. So we're going to cook it down. As I said, lemongrass and probably a little garlic and just a bunch of goodies. So we want to get that intermingled with the, excuse me, with the onions and the jalapeno. Now while that's going, we're going to go ahead and add some of this palm sugar. About 1.5 tablespoons to 2 tablespoons. Now I keep it in my pantry, and what I need to do is when I use it, I have to microwave it a little bit because it does get hard. All right. I told you it was fragrant. We're going to turn the fire down just a tad bit. There we go. I've already got my rice here on the side. You can use regular rice, but the real rice to use would be jasmine rice. I'm going to go ahead and add, excuse me, I'm going to add Thai fish sauce. That's that umami flavor. I think I need to turn my fan on here. It's that umami flavor. There we go. Then, here goes the coconut milk. Oh, nice and creamy. Now, don't get the low-fat coconut milk. That is sinful if you do that. Stir that up. There we go. And then last, I'm going to cough again. Last but not least, we've got chicken stock here. There we go. Excuse me. All right, this is a real video. So we're going to let this simmer for about 10 minutes. I'm going to turn the video off and then we'll add the other parts. So we'll be back. Hi, we're back, and it's been simmering and also choking us a little bit. Been simmering for about 10 minutes. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add the peanuts right now. And that was about 1 cup of peanuts. And we're gonna go ahead and add the Thai basil. You know, I grow my own Thai basil out and back, but it's toward the end of the season, so it was really hard to find the exact basil that I wanted. Although cilantro season's coming up, so my cilantro is getting ready to pop up here. This is thickened up a whole bunch. We're gonna go ahead and take these shrimp that we cooked. Now this is about 1.5 pounds of shrimp. And remember I used garlic, and I just cooked it just enough to make sure they weren't raw. I'm gonna put that in here, and they were exuding some juices, so I'm not gonna put the juices in there. But get this over here, and we'll give this a stir. Now I wanna make sure it's all coated. It does smell beautifully. Now I have some fresh cilantro that I put on the side, and we'll let this cook for just a couple minutes. It smells amazing. Now remember what I said, I used half of a jalapeno. You may not want to, especially with that may ploy. May ploy is pretty spicy. Now there are others, you'll see them on the internet, other Thai green curry pastes. Just use the ones that you like. Try them out though, because they are. Same with the red curry. The first time I tried the red curry, it was like, oh my gosh. But you know, you need to give it a try and see how it works out for you. All right, we're gonna go ahead and spoon this up. Looks delicious. Get some of this beautiful sauce to put over that rice. A few more shrimp. There we go. And let's clean up the plate so you can see a pretty plate. And we'll garnish it here. And this is what it looks like. So anyway, that was the Thai green curry with shrimp. Give it a try. I'll be back to give you basically a redo. We'll determine whether it's too spicy or not, and then you can go from there.